Hello YouTube and Doctor Who fans, welcome to another DVD review of the introduction of Season 2, which is Planet of Giants, which was requested by TARDIS Guy 123. Firstly, we could take a look at the front cover itself. We can see in the middle, we can see William Hartnell as the Doctor, and Susan as well, with the two ants, one in the bottom left hand corner, the one on the middle right corner as well. It's a PG DVD video, and the William Hartnell years to 1963 to 1966. We have the side of the DVD. Now we have the back with the pictures right at the top, right by there. And this story is written by a very unfamiliar writer, which I have not heard until this very point in time, Louis Marks. Now let's just read the blurb. The TARDIS doors open accidentally while they step in still. I'll start that again. The TARDIS doors open accidentally while the ship is still in flight. Although they have arrived back on Earth in 1960, a time we're been trying to return to since they all met. The travellers soon realise that something is very wrong. The Doctor, Ian, Barbara and Susan discover that they have all been reduced in size, and the world they are now exploring has dangers at every turn. Now we have the special features with the commentary with the characters, and episode 3 and 4 reconstruction, where they put the final 2 episodes of Planet of the Giants were edited into a single episode for transmission using original scripts. Rediscovering the Urge of Life, the team behind the reconstruction explain how they put it all together. Suddenly Susan, the Lambert tapes, the Doctor probe design plans, Radio Times listening, Orbital Mono Audio, production information, subtitles, photo gallery, the current soon trailer, and the digitally remastered picture and sound quality, of course. The story was originally produced on BBC One between the 31st of October to the 14th of November 1964. Produced by Verity Lambert, directed by Mervyn Pinfield and Douglas Camfield, and incidental music is by Dudley Simpson, which is pretty good, I would say. Not his best work, but it's still good soundtrack at least. And the cover is by Lee Bidden, and also I will say Dudley Simpson does make the music react to the background pretty good, even though the music seems a bit silly. It's alright. The featured length in 75 minutes approx, and is a PG with mild violence. Now we have the image with the disc, just one disc, completely as the same on the front cover, and with the booklet, which is not the TARDIS shrunk in size. Now with the commentary with those characters, these are all the characters in the commentary. I hope you could pick them off. And special features as I've gone through. And this story was a 3-parter, as I said, edited down, so it was not a 4-parter. Now my overall thoughts on Planet of the Giants. Now this one gets actually a lot of criticism actually, and I've been looking at some Amazon reviews on this one, see what everyone else's opinions in it, and it has very mixed reviews, this story does. People love it, people hate it, people think it's the worst William Hartnell ever, some people said. I thought, fine by you, everyone has their own tastes of stories, but it's now depending on what I think of this story. Do I like it? Well, sort of, I do. I think I know, well actually I know I don't know why people don't like this story, because I didn't really think about something too bad about this story, not extremely bad. But I might have a guess about it. I think people don't like this story because it's very weird and a very strange scripted story. And I kind of disagree about that. I think the story is fine. I don't find it weird. Well, maybe a tad, but nothing too much. But I think people why they hate it is because it's not really. It's just a bit too strange for Doctor Who. It is. But I completely disagree. Now we're going to the positives of Planet of the Giants. Positive, I love it how they react or interact with the background set, all the different objects. When they're really small, they interact with the objects really good as well. I love that. That was really good script work by Louis Marks. He did a fantastic job about that. So Louis Marks is looking like a okay writer so far. And everywhere they mostly go, there's always something dangerous happening or something really exciting is going to happen in this story, and I really do like the cliffhangers in this story as well. That's another point why I like it, and I just found the story a real just fun run around this story does. And now a lot of William Hartnell is not one of my favourite Doctors, and I do find a lot of his stories to be very flat, such as The Space Museum, The Reign of Terror, which I have not even finished watching yet, I just got so bored of it. Just stories like that which are just too long. Dalek Invasion of Earth is another one, but there are some William Hartnells I do like. Dalek's Master Plan, The Massacre, 10th Planet, there are Galaxy 4, there are Hartnells I do like, but Hartnell, he just has a lot of flat stories, and Planet of the Giants is actually not a flat story in my opinion, and I do think it's an enjoyable story at least. I wouldn't say it's best, but or not even worst. I'd say it's the smack bam in the middle for me, so it's just an average story, but I think it's just a tiny bit more better than average, so I would give it 5.5 out of 10. A very good attempt by all the characters. They all did really well acting, as well as the subplot of this, which I'm not going to say anything about. I do find it very interesting. Some sort of murder case goes on. That's all I'm saying about that. But the Doctor and all the other companions get tagged along as that while they want to change their size again. So that was the review on the Planet of the Giants. Again, a good story. I would recommend it if Hartnell's your favourite, but if he's not, then I'm not sure if you would like it or not. It just depends if you like William Hartnell stories, really, so I would find it okay. My next review would be on the Mythmakers, but that video is still rendering, that one is, so that's a bit of a bummer, that is. So I'm not sure if that will come out today or come out tomorrow. I really don't know. We'd have to see what happens. So thank you very much for watching the review of Planet of the Giants. I will see you in my next video, of course, which is the Mythmakers, hopefully if it comes up today. So thank you very much, everybody.